Hey there, this is Zach with Bayou Donkey again. I've got one for you today. I'm going to actually have another Minnow trap test, and it's going to be a little different. It's going to be Ritz crackers versus Girl Scout cookies, equal amounts, and we'll see how that goes. My boat's in the shop, so I'm having to get inventive on how I make some videos, but we'll have fun with this one. Take care, see you soon. All right, let's just take a little trip to the backyard. As you can see, it's springtime, everything's growing. Everything, look at there, the grapes are busting out, and they have little blooms on them, as you can see right there. It won't be long for those jokers if I can just keep the raccoons out of them. And here's another vine here, and it's popping. Even got some sugar cane coming out. Sugar cane and grapes. My lemon tree is loaded. Lemon tree got through the winter. Yep. Satsuma, blueberries, figs. Lots of stuff for the raccoons to tear up. All right. It's a little walk to the backyard. Okay. Let me get through this gate here. Ooh. See something jumping around down there. Been throwing some fish scraps down here when I can. I have to look for a snake. We've seen a few down here. Turtles, if you can see. A little bit of action going on down there. Some turtles. Okay, let me get set up. Things have grown up a little bit since I've been down here last. That dang bamboo. If you can see, I got my new shirts on and my new hat. Let me get the stuff. All right. So the Girl Scout cookies, I would love just to use them like this, because if I eat them, I'll just get fatter. And my mama be calling me names. Hey fatty, how you doing? But it's okay. I know she only calls me fat names because she loves me. But it's okay. All right. So first we're going to put in some Ritz crackers. Who don't love a Ritz? Ritz are in. You have to be a little bit coordinated to put these traps together, you know. I really love these traps though. When I was younger, I used to use these over on the East Coast to catch mud minnows. And back then, all I used was either a small can of cat food, Fancy Feast, or whatever it may be. Poke a couple holes in each side and throw it in there. And that joker would fill up full of small shrimp and mud minnows in those tidal marshes on St. Simon's Island. A lot of people say they're from St. Simon's Island, but you know what? It says St. Simon's Island on my birth certificate, so I think I could say I'm from there. The Ritz are in. All right. So I think so far the best minnow trap bait has been let's see, what was it? Doritos maybe? No, it was the Cheetos Puffs. Those were the ones that had so many dang minnows and it was stuffed. All right, these little Girl Scout cookies, these are the little, just those little sugar cookies, you know? They're so good with milk. All right. So I'm gonna stick this one together. Hold it tight. Now, well, here it is. All right. So, you gotta hold it with your toenails. You know what I mean? You gotta clamp down on it. Oh, all right. So there's already something messing with those daggone Ritz. So let's get these down there beside it. All right. Whew. All right. Well, they're in the water. Let's see what happens. Let's take a trip back up to the front, okay? Hold on. Well, these alligator clamps are tough. All right. Where are you at, Block? You always have to have plan 2 or plan B. All right. All right, so we'll just march my booty right back up to the house. It's lunchtime here. So I've got some, I think I told you before, I've got some sugarcane planted. I think I've got about 15 planted and I've got 12 that are coming up. And when they come up, they look just like a dang, sugarcane looks just like a weed, I guess. This is what they look like. Look just like a weed coming up, you know? Well, we'll give those traps a good 2-hour soak, and we'll come back and see what's what with them, and see if we can't get it did. So look at here, one more thing I want to show you before I cut off. So we went to visit our son in Dallas, Logan and Casey, and I went out there and I saw that it was like in June, July, it was hot as the sun, and they had some plants in the median and they were just doing good and blooming and looking beautiful. So I went by the landscape nursery and bought some of them, and they sit out here in the sun in some pots, and I got them mulched on the top with some just some old sand dollars from the beach, those old white sand dollars. But those things do great here. I'll show you, they're blooming again. You see that? They call that a Texas yucca. All right, y'all. I'll let you look at my little bit of my flowers before I cut off. Hey, how you doing? It's about time to go check them traps. Let's go check them, okay? Let's go. I'm here in my foyer. Oop. Unlock. Gotta unlock it. All right. Let's see what we got. We'll walk around the back. Whoo! I've got a bluebird in the bluebird house right here. He's probably in there. I'll let you see. I don't know if he's in there or not, but I just wonder if he's not dive bombing us, trying to kill us. All right, we'll go around the other side of the house. Make sure we don't get wall stung. Woo! Yeah. All right. Here we are. A hawk up there. It's a Cooper's hawk. Sounds like a dang. He's building a nest. That hawk up there. They build nests in those oak trees every year. There he goes. It's a Cooper's hawk. They chase around the squirrels and everything. I have a bunch of feeders and things. All right, we're down here at the gate. It's always windy here. Have you noticed that? Whew. The wind's always blowing and going. A bunch of turtles down there looking at it. I'll let you look. The Ritz, looks like they held together really good. And the Girl Scout cookies, look like some of them sunk. Those are those sugar cookies, you know. I don't know about them. All right, let's get set up here. Who's growing up in here? All right, that better? Is that more better? All right. Let's look at the Girl Scout cookies first. They like the Girl Scout cookies. There's no mud minnows in there, but there's some good minnows in there for crappie fishing and maybe some drop shots. You can catch some flounder with them, sure enough, though. Look at that. There's a good bit of minnows there. Probably 2.5 dozen. We'll let them go. Some good minnows. We got some blackberries down here. How about that? There's one right there. He's still kind of sour. All right, let's look at the Ritz. Had to rinse out the Ritz. They were pulverized, and so I could use the trap again. But ooh, it's about the same amount of minnows, so it looks like a draw. So I guess that's just mostly flower. But I want to show you one of these minnows in here. She is a whopper. And I say she because I think she's pregnant. Where's she at? Ooh, she's a good, ooh, here she is. Look at the size of that minnow. Look at that, she's pregnant too, see? Look at that, big belly, look at that. Pretty. Some pretty minnows. My wife and I usually go with these minnows. We usually go into the lakes and with little spinners and brim poles and try to catch some crappie, catfish, and largemouth bass. They really like those minnows, you know. But let me get this off of here. Hold 1 second. Yeah. Man, I think it clips. Alligator clip is a dude, I'm telling you. Oh, all right. You like my hat there? Check it out. Cool. If you want one, let me know. I'll show you something neat. Box turtles, we feed them all the time, and they have several places in the fence where they crawl. They go from house to house, and here's a spot. You can actually see where they slid through there. And if there's not a hole, they'll make a hole. They love to dig. They love it. All right, folks, well, you see, that minnow trap test was a success. It appears they equally love Ritz and Girl Scout cookies. Those Girl Scout cookies that are just like a sugar cookie. You know what I'm talking about? A sugar cookie. I forget what they call them. Anyway, they're good. Ritz is good. My favorite though is an Oreo. How about y'all? Do you like the double stuffed, the triple stuffed, or the regular? Or some of the flavored? I like the, sometimes just a regular, but double stuff is very good. So you guys, I'll get the boat back soon. We'll probably be headed to the beach this weekend. Do a little bit of surf fishing down in Florida, but you guys hang in there. The summer's coming. Some good weather's coming. Red snapper season's coming. Good Lord have mercy. And we're ready. So y'all, God bless you guys. See you soon.